Hello and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays Gnomoria. Now, let's see, where are we at here? Yes, so we just survived that attack. They're finally butchering the corpses. Good. We're waiting for this stuff to smelt. Yes, okay, so we're waiting for that to happen before we worry about anything else too terribly much. Let's go ahead and rebuild our distillery, which is wine 400. Okay, yeah, that's about right. Let's go, first of all, disassemble. No, disassemble, yes. Yes, disassemble. Okay. Workshop, distillery. God, that movie like really upset me as a child. I really felt for Johnny Five. I mean, I don't know what you would call it, but that I believe started my intrinsic sense of machine empathy. Let's see. So it's like everybody's worried about the end of the world because of machines, and while I don't necessarily disagree with that as being probably the most real scenario, it doesn't particularly worry me because I mean, if anything's going to kill us, it could be anything. There's so many other things to be worried about, like, errant supernovae we don't predict, or God knows what. Let's see. Fruit and craft to 400. Whoa, that's almost 500. Okay, cool. All right, wine 400. So they'll start doing that. I want people to come haul this very quickly. Can I tell you to clean floor? Will that work? Yes. Okay, good. They're going to come clean that so that they can finish butchering, which the only thing left to butcher would be pork cria. Pork cria. If only I knew what your job was, and then I could reassign somebody to take your place. But c'est la vie. Qu'est-ce la vie? Okay. Let me see. We can go ahead and start building. What I want to do is let's do... Hold on. We'll swap floors. How about that? We're going to do block floor. We're going to do bauxite block. We're going to build that around the periphery here. So we know where our boundaries are at least. At least our rough boundaries. And... okay, it's going to be a little bit of a tight fit in the crafts shop here, but I think that'll be fine. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. I'm wondering, how ridiculous could we possibly get with our treasures, I wonder? And how much could actually be stolen if we, like, invoked the wrath of, the goblin kingdoms, as it were. Kingdoms? 40 goblins attack. Oh, God! Alright. Okay. And let's go ahead and, well, now we're waiting on that now. They're going to replace all of that with blocks. Getting caught up on sandwiches here. This is why I need more than one kitchen. You can see it happening already. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's do multiple kitchens. We're going to build kitchen. There we go. Basically give it the same settings as this one. Good lord, if only I could copy settings like I can on Factorio. That would be so nice. Alas, not to be. Oh well. And then hopefully we'll actually be able to start catching up on some of the stuff we get here, and we'll maybe get another decent cook out of the deal. Like, having multiple reasonable cooks working at the same time is not a bad idea. Let's see, how much ore? We got a ton of copper ore. Barely any tin ore. Armor plate, metal slivers. Nothing in the tens yet. Oh well. And they're still just forging away, or smelting away, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's the forge, alright. So we're good there. Yeah, that's where they make all the bars. I figured that would be the smelter. I guess the smelter, I mean, what do they make? Required felling axe head. It doesn't tell you, does it, what it actually ends up making afterwards. That's unfortunate. Oh well, I know it's not the full amount. I know it's not everything that you put into it. So, but that's neither here nor there. And, whatever. That's, we'll let them do that. So we're waiting for these shops to build and for them to finish building the floors around here. A merchant from Clubrod has arrived. You are bringing us food that we do not need. We're back up over 1,000, so we're totally fine. Okay. And wait, who are you? Oh, he's Biangle, the Clubrod ambassador. So anytime now. If you wanna build a kitchen, I would appreciate it. Oh, they're working on it. Okay, so there's the table. And then they're building more planks for the knife, I imagine. Or they're building something. God only knows. Okay, there we go. We've got a table in storage. And now we just need a knife, which I believe they actually make at the stonemasons for that. Which could be a problem. Stone cutter. Bauxite block. Stonemason. No. No knives. Okay. Well, we'll just wait and see. Kingdom. Value. Slowly climbing. About where we want it. Probably not going to get any nomads for summer here coming up, but I'm not going to cry over that at all. We do have all our trees sprouting up. It's rather nice. Somewhat pleasant. I dig it. Okay. Yes. So, yeah, basically we're kind of testing the waters as well to try to see, okay, how much food can I get away with in winter, which I believe I've only gone through like 200 or so. Again, like even with all the animals here, yeah, there's a steady decline, but it's not particularly fast at all. And yeah, getting things into a more manageable number, like say, 800 tops. That's more or less the goal that I'm shooting for here. So hopefully we'll be able to hit that. Build kitchen. Just need a knife. Oh hey, that was very sudden. Okay, so now we have a jeweler and a gem cutter, but we do not have any gem cutters. We can make rings and necklaces. I don't know what's worth more, but we might as well with some of our more precious metals here. So copper, bronze, silver bar. Yeah, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 gold, and then do we have any platinum? Yeah, 1 platinum. And then let's do rings in the same ratio there. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, we don't have anybody who can actually do this, I don't think. Maybe they'll surprise us. We'll see. It'd be nice if I could get some nomads. I'm just not expecting them whatsoever. So, let's go. Maybe I could reassign some jobs. You know what? Let's make our hearthkeepers into jewelers as well. Professions. Hearthkeeper. And craft. No. We'll do gem cutting and jewelry making. Okay, cool. So we'll let them do that and they'll start getting good at that, hopefully. And they'll just be sort of our introduction into the field and actually creating some uses out of all of our gemstones that we have laying about. All right, what all do we have set up here? Sausage. We just want sandwich, cheese omelet, and cheese. And sausage. Yes, of course. Kitchen. We want sausage, repeat. Any meat. And cheese, repeat. And then sausage omelet, repeat. And sandwich, repeat. Cool. Alright, so now we have 2 kitchens working full time. This will be good. Right now we have Bobble and Ziz actually doing that, I believe. Yeah, Zeta. There we go. Not Ziz. Ziz is somebody else. Maybe that's nobody. Maybe I'm thinking of Zit, our engineer. But yeah, Bobble and Zeta cooking, not a bad combination. They'll get it done for sure. So, but they will also get distracted every time wheat pops up. They have their 6th farmer sense that allows them to know exactly the instant anything sprouts that I have not told them to stop messing with. So, useful, for sure. However, a little cumbersome sometimes. Look at that. We got like our own little mini forest in here. How does that look? That looks like somebody made a man-made forest. That's what it looks like. So, whatever. Maybe I could trim it down and try to sculpt an actual respectable forest out of it at some point. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, so now that we have crafts dwarfs, we are going to designate a stockpile for gems. Uncut gems. Let's see. And cut gems, actually. Let's do goods. Gem. Precious metals. Let's do silver, gold, and platinum. And then gem. Let's see. Is that raw gem, cut gem, crafts, jewelry? a jewelry, and yeah, we'll leave that there. No big deal. And then we'll take that listing out of down here where I have my bars, stockpile, goods, metal, bar, gold, silver, platinum. That'll also prevent them, if I do any kind of ambiguous orders, it'll prevent them from going through and using those because they'll be too far away and they won't feel like doing it. Let's do jewelry. Okay, cool. Alright. So they should start moving that around here pretty soon. Yeah, there we go. We got, oh my goodness, that's so much stuff. Look at that. All these freaking raw gems that I've been building up forever now. That's crazy. Alright, build, storage, crate. Alright. And, yeah. At some point I want to build a vault. Like, I guess once I start making steel and really, really needing the value, we can actually make like an ironclad vault. That would probably look pretty badass. Let's go. Build. This is pretty much going to be exactly where that is forever, and then we'll just build up and down, or we won't build up, we'll build down for more storage if we really need it. So let's go ahead and terrain, wall, block wall, bauxite. Cool. I'm going to do the polishing touches on this. It's probably not the correct term. Feel free to yell at me. Finishing touches, I know, is the other one, but I also wanted to kind of signify that I was doing more than just, you know, putting some nice little touches, but also like polishing it to its finished state where I probably won't be messing with it anymore after this point. We'll go ahead and make this wall look nice too. I know I've been keeping all of this looking fairly natural, but I feel the compulsion. Let's do build, wall, block wall. We'll do, yeah, bauxite. There we go. I totally blanked out on it. I was like, what have we been using this whole time? Are you serious? Okay, let's do that. Okay. And they'll go nuts there, and they'll probably path like a really long way around. I was rebuilding some of the wall. That might have been on the video. No, I rebuilt some of this wall to kind of extend it out a little bit because I needed more space for the birch grove. That's right. So this wall's a little bit further out, but while I was doing it, like I had them build the torches up here, and they pathed. Where can you even get on this wall? Because they went all the way from there. Yeah, so they went out, got on the ground over here, and just ran along the top of the wall until they got all the way around here to install some torches and some flooring before I was like, wait, no, hold on, scaffolding. Okay, we're good. That was a little funny, maybe. Don't know if you would consider it necessarily funny, but it was funny to me, damn it. Alright, so there we go. We got our block walls are going up, slowly but surely. I want to move this, but I don't want to interrupt him at the same time. It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, let's see what we got going on in the mines. Nothing. Everything's done down here. We can start building more torches if we so desire. Which we might as well. I mean, we're probably still burning through our trees. What are our stocks at for that? Items, goods, wood. Yeah, we only got 51 log. Let's try to help them out a little bit. Build by using more logs for torches, of course. Let's see. And it pays out in the end. Okay. We'll just set all of this up. Getting pretty good at this. I think I could AGDQ some Gnomoria. Speed run mining. Mine out every block on the map as fast as you possibly can, and systematically and safely. There we go. $1 million in donations right there. Okay. Furniture, torch. And among other things, I found Extra Life also has a setup for people to start doing marathons for charity, and I'm like, you know what? I can't remember the last time I volunteered at a soup kitchen because it's probably been never, but this is as good a reason as any for me to help do something community-wise, so maybe I'll set up something for that. That would be fun. I haven't had an excuse to marathon in a while, and then whenever my boss is like, what are you doing staying up all night playing video games? I could be like, hey, I raised like $2,000 for breast cancer research or something, you know? What Who's gonna tell you? Oh, that's really silly. You can't. You just can't. It's like, hey, I made more money than I do here, and it all went to a good cause. So I'm gonna play video games all night whenever I want to. You can't tell me what to do, Mom. So there you go. All right. Not implying that my mom is my boss. Good Lord, I do not live with my parents. Thank you. All right. Not saying there's anything inherently wrong with that, but as an older gentleman that I am, it would be a little weird. I will say that much. Okay. And there we go. Cool. Yeah, right. Good times. Very good times. Where are we at? We got about 5 minutes left. I'll let them finish building some of this stuff. Kind of watch it as it goes. Eventually, they will stop making omelets and sandwiches and just learn to enjoy life without the hassles of day-to-day sandwich making. Where are we at on that? Because they'll stop as soon as we run out of... Yeah, we've only got 15 sausages left. But we still have a little bit of milk. A lot of grain. Let's see. Sandwich. Grain can stay because we use that for different things. And it doesn't necessarily have to go anywhere. Beer cheese, cheese omelet, sausage omelet. Okay. We have a lot of cheese omelets that I'm not particularly okay with. We have no eggs. Eggs determine whenever we make the cheese omelets. We only get sausage whenever something dies, so... In theory, they can only make like 15 more things with meat, right? So... We got this guy over here on the left. I pointed at my screen because you can totally see that. This guy over here on the left is pumping out the sausage here. Don't take that out of context too much. It is hilarious, however, so I won't blame you. And then we got sandwich maker Zeta over here, totally doing her thing, so that's good. At least, I don't know if that is a her or a him. I can't tell. I tend to default to hair length, and so since that seems to be rather long hair, then that's effectively feminine to me. And then we got mohawk mustache bobble here, which I'm pretty sure is a guy, unless we're talking about like dwarven female facial hair rules, in which case, dude, anyone's guess. Seriously. Okay. Did something get born? Because this feels like more meat than we had a second ago. Yeah, he's making more sausage there. I keep seeing the milk pop up, and I'm like, is he making cheese or sausage? I'm not entirely sure. How fun is this, guys? We're sitting here watching gnomes make sausage and shit. It's fucking enthralling. Sadly enough, like, especially whenever I have jobs going on, like, in between episodes and whatnot, this is pretty much literally what I do with my time on Gnomoria, is I'm just sort of like, I set up something, and then I watch them just go about their day. Here, let's go at normal speed. Look at them go. God, charming creatures, aren't they? Majestic as fuck. Yep. Okay. Speed back up. There we go. Eventually, their hell of cheese and sandwiches will end. Let's see, a yak is born. When did that happen? And now they're just making cheese. Okay, cool. So they're going to burn through our milk supply, hopefully. Stockpile contents. Yeah. Well, no, we still have 14 sausages. Sandwich. Milk. 2 milks left. So, and we have plenty of grain, so it's not like they're running out of stuff to make the food with. It's just they haven't gotten around to it. Oh, now we're making cheese omelet, or sausage omelets. There we go. Totally fine. What did I... Oh, I started telling him to make torches, so now we have a hole in our wall. Fantastic. That's fine. Most of our gnomes are still militarized, so that's not the biggest problem in the world. They won't be going through our blade traps up there, but hey, they could use a challenge every now and then. Our food count is still rising, so there's just no explanation behind that. It's like I'm not harvesting any of this fruit. I've got a surplus of grain, which is getting a little ridiculous, I'm sure. And, yeah, because I'm sure it fills up every single one of these bags. What is that, 32? So, 3, 6, 9, 12, 240. Yeah, I've got enough space for 240 grain. I'm going to have to work with that eventually. A bear has been spotted. Jesus shit Christ. What incredible heresy I just uttered. However, that doesn't bother me at all. So, give you an idea of what to expect from my channel, I suppose. Are we making just cheese omelets? I'd rather you didn't. Yeah, don't make cheese omelets. Cancel. Just make cheese, sausage omelets, sandwiches. We're good. We'll keep the eggs and everything else for later. Okay, cool. It looks like we're actually caught up on making all of that food. So now we just have to wait for something to die or be murdered by us, whichever comes first. And then we'll be able to make more stuff. Okay. There they go. Passed all the way around to build that one little corner section of wall. Not unappreciated. Maybe just a little goofy, though. You can barely tell that we're even settled here. So, yeah, my next consideration was, okay, do I continue? I expanded out this terrace and kind of got used to the idea of being turned this way for the rest of the game. Because it was like, okay, maybe it's time to start building around a little bit. And then I was like, no, it's the children who are wrong, basically. Or it's the game that's wrong for making me have to use that much more space. So I'm going to go back to building up, not out, necessarily. You know what, let's go ahead and do that. I think our population's at 26 now, so... What nomad has arrived? Hey! Guess what? Population. Assign. What are you good at? Are you good at anything? Construction, hauling, smelting, pottery, cooking. You're not really good at anything. So you're gonna do career military. And then we're gonna look and see, because I think... Yes. There we go. Last career military for the Hammer Gnomes. Alright. I like this. Okay, so now the Grand Stone Pushers are full-time military, which means we can basically extend their training hours a bit. Let's go training grounds. That's the Swine Shearers and the Grand Stone Pushers. Okay, so they will start training there. And then whenever they're not training there, they will... Let me see. I don't want them to patrol the walls. It just seems goofy. Well, we'll let them sleep and haul and help out and everything else. But basically just doubling their training time. Or you know what? Why even that? They're going to sleep and do whatever they want whenever. But now they are full-time military. And they have nothing else that they're going to do with their lives except for train forever at my whim. Alright. Training grounds. These are the Windy Axes of Strife. No, Grand Stone Pushers. Grand Stone Pushers. Why do they have swords? I thought I gave them... Bows of Bird Mangling, the Windy Axes of Strife. What time? Hold on. How about I look at what time it is and that'll help me out. Yeah, okay. So these are the Grand Stone Pushers training with our Highlander type people. Yeah, the Swine Shearers are the ones with the big swords and they're just next to each other. That was just a very confusing tableau there for a second. Okay. And, wow, look at that. All those bars. They're doing fantastic. Storage, crate. Super good times. I am really pleased with the current prosperity of my kingdom. Where are we at? Yeah, 86k. Not... Whoa, okay. God, my ability to hit my microphone is fantastic. Just absolutely stunning. Alright. Well, I guess this puts us in a position where we need another crate over here because we have an abundance of gemstones backed up. Okay. And so yeah, everything is different. Everything is definitely going well. So I am pleased. But yeah, this has been Cardboard Decoy playing Gnomoria. If you have enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. And next time maybe we'll build up a little bit. Kind of waiting to see what happens with all of this stuff over here. We're just letting everybody smelt and maybe make use of our jewelry over here since we're not doing that. Let's see. Gem cutter, cut gem, repeat. That's going to add a lot of value, but we'll make do. Let's do wall torch here as well. Finishing polish. I'm just going to start saying that now because I hope it annoys somebody. That's all I'm saying. Life's too short. Don't get bothered by stupid shit. All right, cool. Yeah, but I will see you next time. Have fun.